So you've just landed a job of becoming a video editor, whether that's for a YouTuber, a personal brand, a corporate brand. Congratulations, it's going to be an absolute experience. I've been a full-time self-employed video editor, photographer and videographer for just over a year now, and let me tell you, it's important to have some good habits as a video editor, not just in the editing process, but to keep yourself sane. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few tips and experiences and lessons that I've learned on how to keep sane as a video editor. Let's roll the intro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you are all doing safe and well and are having a fantastic day. If we're just meeting, it's nice to meet you. My name is Connor Wells. I'm a full-time photographer, video editor and videographer. So I make videos pretty much about all those three things. So if that's what you're into, please consider subscribing. That'll be amazing. Now, I have been editing videos for many different clients and myself for well over a year now. Well, I'd say it's more than that. I'd say it's about 2 or 3 years now. And it's an amazing job. I just love the creative process behind it. It's an incredible experience, but sometimes it can be an absolute pain. Sometimes you just do not want to edit videos. Sometimes you just have no motivation to actually do the work. So it's very, very important to, have some guidelines and some strategies of how to keep sane as a video editor, because yeah, sitting at your desk all day, it can drive you pretty insane. I'm not insane. Let's get on to the first tip. Now, as video editors, we're going to be sat at the desk for the majority of the day. You don't really want to be doing that. Tip number 1 is exercise. Get some exercise. It is important to make sure you are not sat at your desk for the entirety of the day. Make sure you take a walk, make sure you go to the gym in the morning, in the evening, because yeah, it's not good habits to just plow through 9 till 5 all day sat at your desk. You need to, get that sort of degree of separation from the desk. It is important to set aside time for exercise, whether it's just like a 10-minute walk, go for a run, even just instead of driving to the shops to get like your lunch on your break, walk to the shops if it's near. Find any excuse to exercise. One thing that I do, I edit a lot of podcasts. Those podcasts are pretty much like an hour to an hour and a half long. Now on Final Cut and the computer that I'm currently running it on, which is a 13-inch MacBook Pro, that takes quite a long time to export. So what I'll do is I'll set the computer and the video to export, and I'll just go for a walk, kill some time. There's not really much I can do whilst the video is exporting, so I'll go for a walk, maybe do some squats or lift a few weights or something. It's important to exercise. Tip number 2, we are going to be sat at our desks for quite a long period of time. There's really no way of avoiding that, but again, make sure you follow step 1. But it is incredibly important to invest in a good chair, because yeah, you're going to be sat down for quite a while. So yeah, I've invested in a pretty comfy chair. If you've got the budget, make sure you've got one with like lumbar support, because you want to have good posture. Make sure you're not like slouching, bent over your desk the entire time. Make sure you've got one that sits you up straight. So yeah, tip number 2 is invest in a good chair. Tip number 3 is combat eye strain. We're going to be staring at screens, like whether it's phones or iPads, computer screens, monitors. We're going to be staring at screens for quite a lot. Get an eye test as well. That's a good thing. But my main tip here is to combat eye strain is invest in some blue light glasses. I'm going to leave a link down below. This is not an affiliate link. I'm not sponsored by this brand. This is just a brand of blue light glasses that I used to wear until one of my friends sat on them and broke them. I do need to get a new pair, actually. Blue light glasses. What are they? I'm going to be reading it off my phone here, again, off another screen. Blue light glasses are glasses that contain lenses specifically designed to reduce the amount of blue light that reaches the eye. These lenses filter blue light rays to help prevent them from entering your eye and causing potential damage. Now, what is that damage, you may ask? I have no idea on the technicalities of it, but basically when we're staring at screens, whether it's laptops, monitors, phones, it basically projects this thing called blue light that stays in the retinas of our eyes, and that can cause quite a few problems like nausea, migraines, headaches, and actually can cause lack of sleep, which ain't good, because if you're going to be a video editor, you've got to be tack sharp, you've got to be focused, and if you're sleep deprived, that ain't good. So invest in some blue light glasses to combat that eye strain. Here's a reality check. Not every video is going to get approved instantly. You're going to be very, very lucky, very, very fortunate if you edit a video, send it to the client, and they approve it, they're completely happy with it, and want no revisions. You've struck gold there. Boom. Good luck to you. Happy days, big win. That's not going to happen every time. If you've spent 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours more editing a video and the client sends you that list of, it's perfect, but I've got a few changes, and you're going through all the millions of different time codes, it's going to wind you up. It's going to be frustrating, particularly if you're incredibly pleased with that edit. What I suggest you do, read the notes, have an initial read, take a walk, take a deep breath, let them sink in, because your instant thought is, oh my God, that is going to take ages. It's going to take so long. I've spent so long on this video. In reality, look back at my notes after, say, like a 5-10 minute walk, take a breather away from any screens, any phones, anything to do with work, then come back to it, have a little look down those notes, break them down and think, you know, it's okay. There's only a few chops and changes, you know, maybe a tweak to the color grade. My tip there is take some time when getting feedback. You know, feedback is good. It's not a negative. It's not personal to you. Don't take feedback personally. If you've got a picky client, they just want the video to be perfect. And as a video editor, you should want the video to be perfect too. And my final tip is incredibly important. I think this is the most important part, is set boundaries. You do not want to be editing videos late into the evening, early hours of the morning. You know, you need to tell your client or whoever you're editing for, whether it's a YouTuber, a personal brand, a corporate brand, you need to tell them, I will be editing and working, available to work between this hour, say like 9 in the morning till 5:30 in the afternoon or 6 in the evening. After that, shut off. No work talk should be done before or after those times. One thing I often tell my clients when I'm editing videos for them, I'll let them know my boundaries. Unless the video has an exact specific deadline, which I may have missed, which I never miss deadlines. I always turn in work pretty much earlier than I actually state that it's due. So I always tell the clients, you know, if something's not done, it will be done the next day. Please don't message or call me about video ideas, video edits and revisions at like 7-8 o'clock in the evening. You know, that's when I'm shutting off. That's when I'm chilling. That's when I'm getting that separation from work. I'm chilling with the family. I'm having dinner. I'm just taking a breather. Because yes, video editing can be stressful. So set boundaries. Otherwise, you are going to just drive yourself insane and you're going to be constantly editing. You won't have a break and you'll burn out, and nobody wants to burn out. I've experienced burnout. Maybe I'll make a video talking about it. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. But I've experienced burnout and it's not good. And that's because I wasn't setting boundaries. If a client was messaging, oh, can you make this change? I was doing it instantly, feeling like I needed to make that edit. You don't need to make that edit. Tell them, thank you for the message, I will get on it in the morning, or even don't reply. It's not rude. You know, you've told them your boundaries. It's not out of order to not reply to a client's message that comes in at like 9 o'clock at night. Just put it aside and come back to it the next day, unless you've missed a deadline, which ain't good. And as video editors, shouldn't be missing deadlines. So those are my 5 tips about how to stay sane as a video editor. That was a bit of a tongue twister. I hope you enjoyed them. If there's any tips that you think I should know about, let me know in the comments below. And if there's any ones that I've missed, let me know in the comments below as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really do hope you got some value out of it. If you would love to see my work, my photographic and video work, you can check it out all at my website at connorwells.com. You can also download my Lightroom presets there as well. These are presets that I've made and I use to edit my photos. So check them out and I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. See ya.